Viewers and subscribers, please make sure to subscribe to Saga News TV and give a like and share, because if you don't, you will miss out a lot of news.
The police are now investigating the circumstances surrounding the death of a man after his decomposed body was found in time and patience in Linstead in St. Catherine. The identity of the man has not yet been revealed. Commanding officer of the St. Catherine North Division, Senior Superintendent Upton Nicholson, told the news that the man was found sometime around 6:40 a.m. on Tuesday. He said the police do not suspect foul play in connection with his death. A high-powered machine gun and ammunition have been seized during an early morning raid on Tuesday, according to St. Andrew Police. Reports are that about 6:10 a.m., a team of detectives from the Huntsville Criminal Investigation Branch conducted a snap operation at an open lot in Kingston 13. During the search of the area, the lawman discovered a Mach-11 submachine gun loaded with a magazine containing 2 live rounds. The firearm was found concealed in an old refrigerator. No arrest was made in connection with the seizure. However, the police say investigations are ongoing. The St. Andrew South Police are appealing to the public to share any information that can assist in removing illegal guns and ammunition from the streets. Persons may contact the Huntsville Police at 876-923-7111. Crime Stop at 311. Police 119 emergency number are the nearest police station. A man from St. Catherine has been charged with malicious communication after he reportedly shared a video that contained explicit material about his ex-lover. The accused is 20-year-old driver Eric Vance of Daytona Portmore, St. Catherine. Reports are that in 2022, Vance had an intimate relationship with the complainant. He reportedly videotaped her sexual act. The two eventually separate, and the complainant requested that he delete the video. On October 11, 2025, she was sent the same video online. She checked and it was posted to her Instagram group. Group called Leak and Expose, X-rated 18+. The distraught woman then made a report to the police. An investigation was launched and Vance was held. He reportedly gave the police the permission to access his phone, and the same video was reportedly found in his gallery. Vance was subsequently charged. A court date is finalized for his appearance. It is because both of my parents are dead and I got desperate, that's why I did it. And I am very sorry, confessed 39-year-old Robert Bennett, after plead guilty to breaking into the Portmore Missionary Church in St. Catherine. Barnett, who appeared before senior parish judge Desiree Allen today, October 14, plead guilty to 2 counts of house breaking in with intent. He was remanded until November 12. When the matter will again be mentioned, Judge Allen introduced the probation officer to prepare a community report and also requested Barnett antecedent report to help guide sentencing. According to the facts presented in court, about 11 p.m. on September 13, Barnett broke into the church and stole a Bluetooth bag value at $3,000 and a Samsung keyboard value $175,000. He reportedly exited through the same entry point. Less than 2 weeks later, about 11:30 p.m. on September 24, Barnett allegedly returned and broke into the church again. This time he was caught and handed over to the police. He was subsequently charged with 1 count of house breaking in with intent. A 75-year-old St. Catherine man died from injuries he sustained in a vehicle crash along St. John's Road in Spanish Town on Monday night. He has been identified as Dennis Campbell, an employed resident of 95 St. John's Road in the parish. Reports are that about 8:40 p.m. on October 13, 2025, Campbell was walking along the roadway when, upon reaching the vicinity of 101 St. John's Road, he was hit by a 2017 Toyota Succeed motor car. He sustained serious injuries and was assisted to the Spanish Town Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. The 33-year-old driver was warned for prosecution. The Spanish Town Traffic Department is investigating the incident. The body of a 54-year-old woman was found in the rural community of Sharehampton in northwest Manchester on Tuesday morning, with a wound to the head and a knife embedded in the neck. Police have not yet named the deceased. Preliminary reports are that the woman reportedly left a shop in the community, which is located between Montley and Maidstone, sometime after 9 p.m. on Monday. Police say residents stumbled upon the woman's body on Tuesday morning along the roadway in the area. A postmortem has confirmed that Christiana High School student Shantina Surgeon, 13 years old, has died from blunt force trauma, even as detectives are awaiting a forensic evidence to determine who is to be charged with her murder. Charred remains, believed to be Santina, were found under a zinc and beside a burned-out refrigerator at her family home in Ballistan, Clarendon, a week ago. A senior police source said the teenager's father, Lawrence Sargent, was questioned in the presence of his attorney on Monday. We are still awaiting certain investigation process because we are treating the charge remain. The postmortem was done already, and it revealed blunt force trauma. The source said DNA swab was done on Shantina's father and another family member as a part of the police probe. We just want to confirm all of that before we properly identify the body. Even though at this stage, we have no doubt, the source said. Lawrence Sargent was arrested in Olaba, St. Catherine last Friday, 4 days after the charge remained believed to be those of his daughter were found behind their home in Ballistan, Clarendon. A woman allegedly at the head of a robbery syndicate in St. James was remanded when she appeared in court on Monday. Shamara Forrester, otherwise called Toots, of Railway Lane address in Montego Bay, was charged last week after the police arrested her along with 5 others. According to a cop familiar with the matter, she appeared in the St. James Parish Court to answer to the charge of illegal possession of ammunition. Lawman said investigation continued into her affairs, as the understanding is that the group, which she allegedly heads, is responsible for targeting and robbing several business establishments. A Smith & Wesson revolver was reportedly found at a church in the Carisbrooke district of Magati era in St. Elizabeth on Sunday. Reports from head of the St. Elizabeth Police Division, Superintendent Coleridge Minter, are that approximately 7 p.m., a team of officers acting on intelligence conducted an operation at a church in the area. Upon arrival, the officers reportedly conducted a thorough search of the compound. During the search, the firearm was discovered, wrapped in an orange piece of cloth, near the rear perimeter fence. No one was arrested. 14 years old Kenela Burton, otherwise called KK, and her 10-month-old baby girl, Kira Blessing Burton, were reportedly missing from their home in Pepper District, St. Elizabeth, have safely returned home. The Santa Cruz police confirmed that the teenager mother and her daughter came home on Monday and are said to be in good health. According to reports, both were last seen at their home around 10:45 a.m. on Sunday, October 12th. When they could not be located, worried relatives filed a missing person report. The police say they are relieved that both mother and her child are safe and unharmed.